Hello, and welcome to a Twisted Retreat book unboxing. This, my friends, is the April title, April book box, featuring All the Parts of the Soul by Catherine Fearns, who is both an author and a musician. She's a pianist. I was looking her up online, and she's got a YouTube channel full of piano covers. And I'm like, is this the same author? And yeah, it is. So that's pretty cool. This has metal corners. That is really unique. So this is the book-only box. I don't get any of the extra goodies with it, but that's fine by me. I barely have enough room for the books I own, let alone other goodies. So there is a wait list for Twisted Retreat, but you can join that wait list in the link in the description below if you want to pick up a copy for yourself. Any leftover copies of books they have do go on sale on their site, so you can usually find them on their site as well. Wow, look at the foiling on that cover. So this, like I said, is All the Parts of the Soul by Catherine Fearns. It is very hard to read that synopsis on the back. It takes place in 1545. The Reformation has happened of the church, you know. And, well, there are talks of witchcraft in a nearby town. And so I don't know, is he a priest? A man from the church is sent to investigate the tales of witchcraft. There's Catherine Fearns' signature. And, oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. You have the darker imagery on the one, and you have her all lit up on the back cover, burning that witch at the stake. So, oh wow, there's a little, well, obviously it's not handwritten, like printed here, but I mean, it's a facsimile of a handwritten note here by Fearns. That's really cool. Although based on historical fact, this is a work of fiction. So anyways, this has to deal with, the title of this book comes from Calvin's commentary on the Psalms. So that, you know, apparently there's some research done in this. I mean, I'd hope there'd be research done in it, but yeah, you know, I like a good horror novel, and period horror, and I'm not talking about Carrie, is pretty unique. You know, you don't get much period horror these days. I mean, you get your splatter westerns, I suppose, and we have an appendix here? There's an appendix and an afterward. It's a nice little short read, even with the appendix in here. We're looking at 200 pages. Very interesting. Yeah, writer and musician. She's over in Liverpool. Okay. All right. She plays guitar and keyboards with all-female metal band Chaos Rising. That is awesome. That is really cool. She joins the ranks of Ron Malfi and Josh Mallerman. And I guess Stephen King, technically. He has, you know, the Rock Bottom Remainders, but I wouldn't really call them a professional band, really, you know. Whereas Malfi and Mallerman very much tour with their bands, whereas Stephen King's Rock Bottom Remainders was very much just a little side project, him and a bunch of other authors. So yeah, that's a very cool production. Like I said, the metal corners are very unique. And I am thrilled to say that this book is not nearly as beat up as the last one I received, The Shape of Things by Dan Franklin. Because unfortunately, as you just saw at the beginning of the video, the packaging for at least the book-only titles leave a lot to be desired. Apparently, the full boxes do have some better packaging materials in there because they're packaging a whole bunch of other stuff. Whereas if it's book only, they just slap the book in the box and send it on its way, which is a little disappointing. But yeah, like I said, it's nothing too fancy. I mean, it's kind of like just a fancy trade edition, like kind of like what one might get from the Broken Binding. But given that they being Twisted Retreat, are in the U.S., it's a little bit cheaper on the wallet than the Broken Binding is. But unlike the Broken Binding, this is horror through and through. Twisted Retreat is going to be horror. But I love horror, one of my favorite genres. So if I'm going to sign up for a book box, horror is going to be one of those genres that's going to really speak to me. So I will do a book review for this once I've actually read the novel. Unfortunately, my to-be-read pile is disgustingly long. But once I do read it, I will do a book review here on the channel. I do at least one book review a week on Tuesdays, as well as plenty of unboxing videos any other day that I have a box. So please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm going to continue doing these unboxings for Twisted Retreat every month, as long as I keep getting the books. Same thing with Broken Binding, same thing with Thorn Willow Press. Those are the only subscriptions I have. I mean, I have No Reply Press, which is quarterly, but that's a different story. So yeah, it's plenty of content to hold you over. Check out Twisted Retreat. Check out Catherine Fearns. Sorry, Catherine. Have I been calling you Catherine Fearns this entire video? If I have been, I apologize. Check out her piano videos. She's a great pianist. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you around next time.